Welcome back to the Shaker's Quarantine Kitchen. I'm going to do a real simple, light style Thai dish with some shrimp. I got some mostly cooked off rice, so we're beyond just pard. About 90% done. Into a skillet. I've got the starch on the rice as well. So it's become a fried rice. A very simplified fried rice. I'm going to push some citrus on here. I'm going to push these lovely chilies that I've cut up on here as well. Got a little basil Thai basil. Real simple little chiffonade that's just going to go right on bites as well. So I did kick this off with some olive oil. I'm going to switch into a sesame oil in just a moment. And I'm also going to take a little bit of this lovely chili paste that I've made up here. So just a variety of different herbs and spices. You could check our site for what they are. Sesame oil is the driving oil on this. So sesame for this. I have fish oil as well. This is a lovely fish oil that I'm going to use, fish sauce. It's going to go in there. I've also got this in our marinade. So in this case, our stirred rice or stir-fried rice is just going to be a counterpoint to our shrimp. So I've got our shrimp. I've shelled these. I kept the last joint on along with the tail. Just going to cut these down the center. They're nice and clean. These are all Gulf shrimp. Gulf shrimp are certainly preferable to anything we get from Pacific Rim, which are generally raised in large fuel tanks and are just fetid and unpleasant. Gulf shrimp are really the only way to go for shrimp in the U.S. So incredibly clean. The size on these is U10s. It's a super colossal shrimp. I'll let these set up for just a couple of minutes. I don't want too much of the chili and the acid to work its way in because I don't want them to break down beyond where they need to go, and I want the flavors to be flavorful without being rip your tongue off hot. So I've got 4 types of chili in there, as well as some arbols and some bird. So almost there. All I have here is just some garlic. I just smashed and cut some garlic. I got 2 different flavors of it going on. So if you smash garlic, it has a tendency to be sweeter. If you cut garlic, there's a sharper tone to it. I have a blend of both styles going on here right now. So you'll notice that as we have this as a marinade, it's also going to become our cooking oil or medium as well. So we have it's inside the shrimp itself as you cut the cavity open. So it's going to be a very full-bodied flavor going on. When I set these up, I prefer to set them up in the radius of the pan. So I like to work the walls. That's going to help us to maintain the shape of the shrimp. And it also keeps us from wearing one side of the pan and overworking that side. We had too much heat coming in, temperature heat coming in on one side. You're going to distort the pan, and you're also not going to have your product cooking evenly, and that's what I'm looking for. So, again, as I just mix this up fresh, it's not like a marinade that's sitting overnight in your refrigerator, which you don't want to use. This is a fresh marinade from here as our chili paste, and we're cooking with that. Liz, I need to run. Liz, run downstairs and get some mushrooms. Traditionally for fried rice, we have a higher temperature. We're using a wok as well, almost the point that this is just smoking hot. But because of what we're doing here, I'm just going to back it down a little bit. Again, this is a counterpoint to this. It's not the primary force, as if you were just to get shrimp fried rice. Okay, so we've had enough heat on the center right now, so that's virtually cooked. Keep in mind that when you cook many proteins, they'll continue to cook as you take them off the heat. All we're doing now is we're rotating them so we get a thorough cooking on one side, then the other side, and then finally the third side. Come on, baby. Thank you, Michaela. Perfect.
Go upstairs regardless. See, a plate fly over is not going to be critical on my plate. Oh, yeah. So I got little friends out there just want to talk about.
We're taking the bulk of the moisture from the mushrooms. That's why they're going on the backside. Now rotate back to the other side is done, the third and final side. Getting towards the back side it's being done, I just want to get a little bit more lime in here. I've already got lime, that's both in the marinade. I've got a touch in the fried rice as well, just a little to finish. Get some of those bright flavors and tones from the citrus into there. You did. See, the shrimp have a nice white texture on the inside. They are completely cooked. And that whole process took 5 minutes. Setting our plates, I like to use poles, so I go side to side. Work my way back around. Do a 90-degree as well. So cardinal points, but a little bit different. Voila. There we have it.